Was that your first time doing Oprah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. She's really nice lady,
She's
isn't
really
she?
nice.
Just great.
So positive as a
So
person.
positive
Really
and so just such a really generous woman, you know, in terms of her spirit, and she's just a great lady. How have you been? I saw you a year ago, if you remember. Of course, you saw hundreds of people. But at the castle in Nebworth. Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was cool.
What a difference a year makes, huh?
I know, I've grown a lot taller.
Yes, you have.
Grown about 2-3 inches. So. And my voice is broken.
Yes,
So.
yeah, both of you, Rupert and you.
Yes, Rupert's voice is broken even more than mine, so.
What a difference a year makes.
I know, it's probably been the busiest year of my life, without a doubt. Even busier than the first year, because it's because the year, I consider this year to have started rather than January the 1st, than with the premiere. Because that's when, 3 days later after the premiere, we started filming the next film.
This film?
Yeah.
Chamber of Secrets, yeah.
And so it's been quite a hectic year here.
Now, before we start talking about the film, and I have so much to ask you about that, how has your life changed personally, Daniel?
Surprisingly little.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, because everybody, even I would have thought that it would have changed more, but I'm really glad because it hasn't changed that much. I mean, I get recognised on the street sometimes, and it's kind of weird, but it's great. It's really cool at the same time because people come up and they start talking to you about the film, and they're really enthusiastic. So it's nice to hear what they have to say. Also, I see myself as Lego, which is really weird, but cool at the same time.
What do you mean you see yourself as Lego? Because you're now
the Lego figures, I built myself. I spent half an hour.
You're a Lego toy.
Yeah.
What was that like, building yourself?
It was really freaky. I built myself with the sorting hat and head wig and the spinny thing that decides which house I'm in. I was in Slytherin.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you changed things. Huh?
Yeah.
So now, what's the sort of the craziest thing that's happened with all these people recognizing you?
There's only been one time when I was actually chased. And that was kind of weird, but not as weird as Rupert was kind of chased by somebody who wanted to sign their leg cast, so I don't know how they were actually chasing him.
I was going to say, unless it was a fake cast.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. But needless to say, there was like a lot of people who want to talk to Harry Potter, who probably, when it comes to the kids, think you're Harry Potter. I mean, they probably call you Harry.
It's really weird. Some people come up to me on the street, they do call me Harry, but it's more often they call me Dan, and the people I know, the people I have known for 3 or 4 years, sometimes call me Harry by accident. I don't know why.
Now, Chris Columbus has said that you've sort of turned into a little bit of a heartthrob. Want to tell us about that?
I can't see it myself.
You got the girls chasing you?
I personally can't see it, but if other people can, then cool.
Now, you are, in this film, you're an action hero. How cool is that?
That is really cool.
You're like a mini Bruce Willis.
I know, that's what I wanted to do, like shave my head and then get the t-shirt from Die Hard, the vest from Die Hard. I wanted to do that, but may not have been with along the same tracks as Harry Potter. But it was great. I mean, all the stunts I got to do like 75-85% of my own stunts, and I love doing stunts because I do a lot of kind of physical training on the set to like keep fit and just help me with the stunts I do have to do. Sure. So it was great.
Oh, that must have been great. And in terms of all of the things, between the flying car and the snake and all of these incredible props and situations you were in, what was your absolute favorite?
To film or to watch? To film.
To film, and then to watch.
To film, it was the dueling club scene, because I love the scenes with huge crowd. And of course you've got the fantastic confrontation between Professor Snape and Gilderoy Lockhart, who are completely different characters. And I think to watch was the Chamber of Secrets scene itself, because you've got to have everything. You have action, you have it's pretty sad. You think, I won't say too much, but then I think the dialogue also between me and Christian Coulson, who's Tom Riddle, Harry and Tom, it's like really intense, and like it was quite hard to do because you've really got to keep going, otherwise if you lose it for a beat then it doesn't work. So it's a great scene to watch, I think.
Now this movie is so much darker and scarier than the first one. How do you think people, particularly the children, are going to react? The little ones?
Most of the people, I think probably 90% of the people who go to see the film have read the book or have had the book read to them. And they don't want to see something that has been changed on the screen. They want to see what was read to them or what they read. And so if you take away the darkness that is in the book and you take it away from the film, then you haven't done the book justice. It's not the same Harry Potter book. So I think it's very important to have the dark side in it. But at the same time, I think it's kind of, with characters like Ken Branagh and Gilderoy Lockhart and Rupert Grint, who plays Ron, belching up the slugs, I think you have a comedy balance as well.
Do you think it's a tribute to your parents that you've stayed so grounded? Because you're really just such a grounded guy. What are you, 13 now?
Thank you very much.
How do you stay that way through amidst all of this?
It's my mom and dad.
Yeah.
I have the most amazing parents on the planet. They're really cool, and they just know. I think it's partly, because they were both actors and they're still kind of, like my dad's now my chaperone, obviously, but so he's with me all the time. He was a literary agent, which meant that he was like an agent for writers and directors, and my mum was is a casting director. And so I think that helps a great deal, and I think they're just fantastic people as well, so it was really fun.
They know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to with Prisoner of Azkaban?
I think I'm looking forward to working with the new director, Alfonso Cuarón. I think that's going to be a fantastic experience. I think that looking forward to riding the hippogriff, flying on that. That's going to be cool. I'm also looking forward to doing my scenes with Remus Lupin and Sirius Black. I think that is going to be cool scenes.
Do you have ideas as far as who you would love to see play those people?
Ooh, no, I haven't even thought about that. I mean, there are so many amazing British actors, it's kind of hard to choose.
I don't know. Who is the most famous person that you have met throughout all of this sort of success that has come with Harry Potter?
Can I name a few?
Yeah.
Robin Williams, Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd, this was one of the most fantastic moments at the New York premiere. Dan Aykroyd came over and introduced himself to me. He literally tapped me on the shoulder and I turned around and said, "Hello." It was so cool. He's like the nicest guy. He's really cool. I only met him for a few minutes, but he was like really nice. Tim Robbins and Susan Sarandon, and Ben Stiller as well. And he's so nice.
Yeah. Did they all invite you to their homes in LA and Hollywood?
No. They probably met me and said, "Whoa, he ain't coming to any of my."
But how cool that they're fans, right? And they were actually really like shocked to meet you, right?
Well, I don't think so.
Well, you know what I mean. They were like starstruck a little bit. Obviously, if Dan Aykroyd comes up and says, "Hi, my name is Dan Aykroyd."
That was, for me, I don't think not much could top that moment. And Ben Stiller, this was the best thing. Ben Stiller actually stayed after at the English premiere to say what a great job I'd done. And that was, he didn't have to do that. That was so fantastic of him. Wow. So it was great.
You know what? You deserve every kind word. You do a great job, and you truly have come into your own in this role.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.